Okay. And it just starts getting a little bit harder.
Yeah, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. We were just in a conversation about white rappers and their impact on hip hop. Um, I was just trying to tell Darren that it's really hard to find white rappers that have longevity in hip hop. You can only count them on like one hand.
There's not,
Are we?
but
Is this real?
yeah, I think he started the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Normally
No,
start with the "What's up?" How you was doing, but okay. Now I know
remember
this is
when we,
real.
we graduated from the clap? Now
Yeah,
he just goes
we don't
straight.
graduated all the way through, bro. Like,
Exactly, man. You don't even ask us how we doing anymore.
No,
but
I'm
I
trying to
love
get
it.
us in like in the flow of the conversation. So
yeah, that works
when they
great.
start listening, they're just like, "Ooh, I wonder what conversation they were having."
What's
Perfect,
up?
perfect. But
But
this whole go ahead.
no,
I
you go ahead.
interrupted. I just don't understand with this whole white rapper thing. Like, what what do we mean by? Are they more special because they're white? Or are we saying they're not as white special because they're white? I'm just a little confused.
I'm gonna
We're saying
say
that they're more special because they're and they can rap.
Go ahead, Darren.
Is it like the black sheep kind of thing?
ultimately, you know what it is. Ultimately, and this is gonna sound terrible. It's gonna sound fucking terrible.
Don't say it though.
Yeah, but it has to be said though.
Does
We
it?
graduated from when we graduated from the people who just spit. Now, that's the thing. We don't care about the person who can just spit. We don't. We think you dope. We will listen to it, but we won't really listen to it. Opposed to listening to your favorite person that you know can spit. It's graduated a little bit more into, and this once again this is gonna sound terrible. You either got to do something crazy, shifting the culture, or you have to have a gimmick. Now,
Okay.
well, to Rob's point, does that gimmick is it going to keep longevity? That's a hard thing to really say, right? I don't know.
So, do you think Jack Harlow is a gimmick?
No, nah, dude can spit. I don't want to ever get that. Like, and I enjoy the songs that I've heard, maybe one or two of them, but
But what?
Did he freeze? Oh,
I don't know. He's not a gimmick. I will say he's not a gimmick because he could easily be here for a while because he can spit. But that's what my whole point is. I think the people who can spit, who just so happen to be white, do see longevity. Who hasn't? Who can spit? Eminem could spit. He saw longevity. Beastie Boys could spit. They saw longevity. Mac Miller could spit. He saw longevity.
but that goes for any rapper. If you can spit, you see longevity.
No,
No,
that's not
I
true.
disagree. I strongly
How's,
disagree with that.
how's that not? How's that? Okay, hold on. Let me. How's that not
Uh,
true?
who's a rapper right now? Great rapper. Actually, we was just talking about him when we was disc golfing. And I like his music still, but do I go
Get
out?
out of here! Get
Exactly,
out of
exactly.
here!
Do I need to
Don't
say the
turn
name
this.
of it? Because you were the
Don't
person who said this.
don't turn this against me.
Say it.
Okay,
But
Who's the
but is it
rapper?
not a good example? Do I
but
need to say
but
the artist?
but
Yes.
that's just because niggas don't know
Rob was
about
there too.
Davies. Niggas just don't know about Davies. I
Niggas
think
know
that's what it
Davies,
is.
and
I
Davies could
love
spit.
I
Davies could
love
spit.
Davies.
Hey,
He hasn't dropped an album that is weak, a
But
project that is weak. He can spit. The
that could
problem
just be
is that the game is more
no.
gimmicky.
hey,
I accept that there. Look at management and production. What's his name that you were talking about? Jack Harlow has who behind him? Has Diddy behind him, doesn't he? Who is the best behind him? I
Um,
thought it was Diddy that was behind him. Is that
I
wrong?
have
Am I
no idea.
lying? Am I lying,
I have no
Rob?
idea, person.
Who's he signed to? Can we see that, Rob? Is
uh,
Rob still here? Oh.
yeah, I'm still here. Uh,
I don't know, man. I'm not trying to like
But
cast.
I feel it though. But shout outs to Davies. He does have a new record that is not trying to promote anything. That is now on the Apple Music's rap list. So he is making more progress to be where I believe Davies should be. But I think it might just be marketing, promotioning. Maybe he was at a point in his life where, there's some things that were on his record that they couldn't promote him as much. Whereas, you have your
Are
other
we making
rappers.
excuses?
I'm
Are
not
we
making
making
excuses. I'm just
because
telling
here's
you
the
the
thing:
legalities of
everything
the
that you're
world.
saying could apply to another rapper, but ultimately it comes down to people
And
aren't
those
seeking these
rappers
people's music, even though they can spit.
are going to jail. Let's look at what did we say last podcast? Those
No,
people were
no.
independent. Those people didn't go about it the UGM type of route. See, it's signed to Atlantic Records. I don't even know what I was talking about, so I
Yeah,
lied. You heard it first on this podcast.
yeah, it wasn't Diddy. It's not Diddy. But hold up,
I
hold
do
up.
I do want to take you guys back a little bit though. I'm glad you guys brought up Dave East. To Darren's point, who was in the same XXL class as Dave East?
Dang, Yachty.
All of them. Yachty,
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yachty, Denzel Curry,
G
Uzi,
Herbo,
Kodak, G Herbo.
G
They were
Herbo,
all in that
21.
same class. And who
That's
did
crazy
Dave
to
East?
me.
Who did Dave East spit with?
It's crazy to me.
Who did Dave East spit
G,
with?
G Herbo.
G
I
Herbo.
don't
He didn't
remember.
spit with everybody else. Why?
You tell me.
He's different from those niggas. He's more of a pure rapper than those other guys.
So are we saying? But here's the thing, bro. Here's my whole point. Jack Harlow is a pure rapper, more like Dave East. Even though he can flow, his flow is more like I can go over the more poppy records, right? It's still a pure hip hop thing. Both of them can spit. Why do people seek Jack Harlow? And it could just because he's buzzing hot right now. It could just because he's white hot right now. No pun intended. But at the same time, nobody goes and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'll fuck with Dave East. I think the dude can spit. But people
You know,
really don't go out and actively seek his music.
you can't say that for everybody, Darren, because
I can't say that for everybody.
Also, Jack Harlow is signed to DJ label. So,
Exactly.
like I said, if you have access to DJ Drama, like you can only go up from here, bro. Let's be honest.
And the thing about I think he is white hot again though, Jack Harlow, because after he got hot off that What's Poppin' song, and that was his
Fire
wonder.
song.
And he dropped 2 songs.
Then he dropped an
that was
album.
on that remix.
Didn't it drop a year ago or 2 years ago?
I don't care,
been
but
about
that
2 years
song,
now.
that song made it. You put Weezy on the remix, gold.
My point is, it's
Certified.
been
I
some
like that
time.
song.
He's been
I
here for
like
a
it.
second. He put out a
2015.
whole album in between that song and this new album coming out too. So even though I don't think that album got crazy acclaim, but this one is. So it's getting him back to like that white hot status.
Dude can spit. I'm not surprised.
You
Alec, can you
remember
move your camera down a little bit?
you remember Post Malone, Darren?
Absolutely.
What happened to him?
White Iverson.
He just
He's
dropped
still
a
popping.
so LA. So he just dropped a
Yeah.
single. I think he's actually gonna be dropping music soon. New music soon.
Yeah. See, I love me some
Longevity.
Post Malone.
Did you listen
He's
to his last
longevity.
album?
What was his last album?
The one who looked like the devil on it.
Probably not. That shit don't vibe with me.
I don't listen to Post Malone ever since he said he don't make hip hop music.
He doesn't.
What does he mean?
He's definitely not a
I
rapper.
love
That's cool.
Sunflower.
Wait, time out there. He said he doesn't
That
make
song
hip
is
hop
dope.
music.
That song is dope.
No, he said he's not a rapper.
Yeah,
He
that
said he's
song's.
not a rapper.
He's not a rapper.
Something like
That's
that.
fair.
I don't.
He's
That's
not a
cool.
rapper.
That's
But
cool.
no,
He's
what
he's
I think the
definitely not a
problem.
rapper.
I think the problem was the quote you're looking for is when he said, something like, he doesn't look at hip hop as the same genre as like rock and roll and stuff, and he kind of took like a diss at hip hop.
He
I think that's
does
what
what
you're
he
talking
needs to do. That man does what he needs to do.
But I was telling
He makes
Darren,
good music. He makes good music. I just don't go out and listen to it.
I was telling
Yeah,
Darren, I
no.
think he's one of the artists I see that I only know one bad song by him. That was just, and that song was horrible. Everything else by him I thought was like fantastic. From that Sunflower song
That
to
song-
fucking White Iverson.
The last the Sunflower song was probably the last thing I listened to.
Those are the only 2 songs I can say I really know.
Yeah, but he's definitely not a rapper. If you listen to his music at all, he's never rapped one time. What he does is he harmonizes over trap beats, and he gets rappers to be his features. That's more what he does.
It's genius, actually. It's ingenious.
Me and my friend had a whole argument about it. He was like, you basically gotta just excuse me, you gotta categorize him as a trap artist at that point, because he's over trap. He's doing it over trap beats, but he's not rapping. So he's basically kind of a trap artist at that point.
No. I disagree.
What is it?
I just disagree.
Because it's trap beats.
Trap beats are everybody raps over trap beats.
Everybody rap.
Makes music. No. I'm talking about everybody makes music over trap beats. There's R&B artists who make songs over trap beats.
But he's not R&B, Darren. He's not R&B. He's not rock and roll.
I'm not going to put him as just a trap. I'm not going to put him as a trap artist. I'm not going to do that.
Then how would you categorize his music?
Artist. Strictly the same as Kanye. Not the same as Kanye, but the same category in a sense. That sounds crazy once again, but yeah, you got to put him in the artist category, not the putting them in a single box category. If that makes sense.
I don't think it's a single box at all. I think that's actually
exactly. That's nuanced. What I just said. Feel the same way about Mac Miller too. As much as Mac Miller could spit, he made music. Music.
You probably listen more Mac Miller than I have. So those last 2 albums he made weren't really hip hop albums. But before that, he was actually making hip hop music, hip hop albums. So you can categorize him as a rapper.
He graduated.
He found real drugs. And I know, no disrespect, but he figured out how to play different instruments and put his time into other things.
Bro, he was really talented on the guitar and the keys.
So a rapper, I can say, who at the same time as Mac Miller. So they were at the same point in time. Then they hit a point in time where they could diverge as artists. Well, you could either go the Mac Miller route, which was, more instrumentals and more artist route, or you can go. And the other artist I'm talking about is Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa went the stick true to the formula, continue to ride it out. And I think Wiz Khalifa still makes there's still some songs he makes that are hot to me, but I wish Wiz Khalifa would have went the other route sometimes. I feel like if Wiz Khalifa would have went that route, he would have turned into a seasoned Currency to me.
I agree. I think that's one of the biggest things that separate him from Currency.
He's still the party route, the party music route. And he sticks to. It makes him money. I can't blame him. I can't blame dude. He gets him paid. He's able to take care of his family. I can't blame him, but I know he's got the talent. I know he can do it. Shit, they make music all the time. They make music all the time to sound right. I know he know how to do it.
I truly don't know at this point, bro. I don't know. I just don't know.
I want Currency to pass the torch. I need it. I need it, Darren.
That's the thing. Everybody is their own artist. It is who they are.
You're not going to low. Yeah, he's low Currency.
But there's still that mythological torch that needs to be passed now.
From who? You telling me Wayne passed it to Drake?
In a way, yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah. Yes, he did. What do you mean? You were there. We all saw it.
I did not see it.
He said, as long as we have Drake on every track, on every chorus, we're gonna be all right.
And they were all right, dog.
They was all right.
That wasn't passing the torch. That was.
What do you mean?
That was just lighting Drake's torch.
He gave him the torch, big dog.
He poured gasoline on Drake's torch. Then passed him the torch.
How about when Jay-Z did his features with Drake? That's kind of him passing the torch.
So wait, all right. So you saying Jay-Z passed the throne to Kanye?
I didn't
honestly, bro. No. Because
exactly.
I don't think Jay-Z has passed the throne to anybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jay-Z still got
Thank you.
his.
But he's broke the most artists, but at least the biggest artists.
Jay-Z?
Yes, Rihanna, Kanye, J. Cole.
He broke J. Cole?
Did he bring J. Cole?
First artist signed to Rock Nation was J. Cole, y'all.
Did not know that. I thought J. Cole was with Kanye for some reason.
I knew he was with Kanye.
I thought he was.
2
Don't
Chainz,
look
2
at me
Chainz,
crazy.
2 Chainz and Big Sean was with Kanye.
2 Chainz was never with Kanye. Don't lie.
Dog, he signed to
Titty
Good
Boy?
Music.
He signed what?
He was signed to Good Music.
No, he wasn't.
Did he Boy?
You want to put money
Or
on this?
2 Chainz?
Okay.
Please look. What do you want to put
this?
on it? What do you
I'll
want to put on it?
I'm so confident. How much money?
What-
You know what? I owe
what do
you
you-
21 for the fold yesterday. Let's just clear that out right now.
No.
You want to put that on it?
You're gonna give that to Brittany.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
That's it.
but let's just do a quick $10.
$10. Let's do it.
All right, so what are we looking up?
2 Chainz was signed to Good Music.
Who was good 2 Chainz
So
signed
he
to?
just has to
Was
be signed to good music at some point in his career.
I don't know about this, man. I think he did signs with it. I'm sure he was signed to.
I'm not officially signed paperwork-wise to good music, but I have a great rapport with Kanye West. 2 Chainz explains.
That is not true.
He
That-
was because he
Absolutely
was
not true.
he was signed to Ludacris, and Ludacris got him out the deal, and then he went independent.
Then he signed to Good Music.
He never signed to Good Music.
He signed to Good Music.
He stayed independent.
So
Promise you.
Darren, what music did he do under good music? What album?
He was only on Cruel Summer, and he did features. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
I promise you.
Absolutely.
Promise
He was on all of those cruel winter, cruel summer, all of those
He
joints.
was only on Cruel Summer.
What was I about to say? His second album, not the one. What the one with the birthday song on it?
That was Kanye album.
Best based on a true story.
I think that might have been it. I think
That was independent.
The Island Def Jam Music Group.
Because before all
That's
that,
who it was under.
all those he used to go by Titty Boy.
I'll take
You
it.
know that
I
made
owe
some
LA
money.
$10. I owe LA $10. I was positive about it.
Money, please.
I'm 100% positive. If somebody is watching this or hearing this, matter of fact, Trevor's gonna be hearing this later this week. I want him.
He gonna be like, you know, you was wrong for that, right? You should have never bet LA about down south rappers. That nigga love them boys.
Bro. Oh man, especially the dreadheads. Oh man.
Yeah, us dreadheads stay together. You know, we talk to each other on Thursdays.
It's in the lot somewhere.
Right? Oh man,
All right.
So how's your week been?
it's been pretty cool. You know, I need y'all to explain to me this Elon Musk and Twitter thing. Because all the kids are talking about it, the people at work are talking about it, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. I thought Elon Musk made cars.
They're still talking about him buying Twitter.
I thought you
They
were
said
good.
they said he didn't buy it because like the shit was fake. Like the people on Twitter are fake or something. I don't know. It's wild. People keep telling me things, and I don't know what's happening.
I'm pretty sure he bought it.
They said that he offered to buy it for $44 billion. Like this nigga just got $44 billion sitting around in his backyard. And
I mean, he probably has the assets at least.
that's crazy to me. Wow. Whoa. How do you even, first of all, tell me that Twitter is worth $44 billion?
He's probably
Because
paying a little bit just so he can.
These little tweet things that's worth $45 billion. Fuck you.
Oh, they probably make a shit ton of money off ads too, LA.
Fuck you. Not $44 billion though.
The thing is, it's an investment for him right now. It's not
Is
that it's going to be that it's even worth $44 billion. It's that he will make it worth that and more within a couple of years. That's the Elon Musk word.
So what? Isla. You gotta give me a nickname to remember his name. Elon Musk. What's the nickname for Elon Musk? Does he have a nickname? Do you guys
what was
know
the
his
one-
name?
Nigga
what
that's
was
about
the
to take
one
us to
on-
the fucking moon.
What was the one on what was the one on Rick and Morty? Elon Tusk.
Elon Musk. All right, I remember now. Elon Musk. So this billionaire, how much is he worth, Rob? Do you
A
know how much he's
lot.
worth?
Hold on, let's check it out exactly.
A lot.
He's literally building rockets to send to the moon, so we can like live on the moon one day.
He's going to go live on
No,
the
he's gonna take us.
Oh, like
Or
you personally.
according to some people, he's gonna just take the white people, but that's some old white people shit. But he's worth 218 billion.
Oh, he's chief engineer at SpaceX. Oh,
He has
Yeah,
his own space company. He said, "Fucking NASA, I'm gonna do my own shit."
He owns
He
Boeing?
took,
That's his Boeing?
a boring.
Founder of Boring Company
I think that's boring. Yeah.
and the Neuralink.
Well,
I need to look into the Boring Company more. That's the first
$218 billion. Easily the richest man on in America, because Jeff Bezos got divorced.
No, the world.
The world. Why?
Mm.
Why is he this rich? Because of Tesla.
He owns a lot of stuff, but the big one is that everybody knows about is Tesla.
Tesla, SpaceX, and the Neuralink. Other big three. Got to deal with like super futuristic shit. Just throw it there.
So
He also was trying to build like a bridge in LA to fix LA traffic.
Oh yeah, to go over the city. Yeah.
We can start talking about 3 dimensions and shit. He was trying to break the dimensions. And the way Neil deGrasse Tyson broke it down, it made so much sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So why is he buying Twitter? Does Neil deGrasse Tyson know why he's buying Twitter? Can you explain it to me?
Bro, he believes in the potential that it has. You got to understand
what potential does Twitter have?
It's an open forum. Is it open?
They banned Donald Trump.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he allowed him to come back. But ultimately, it's about freedom of speech.
Who Elon Musk allowed him?
If he allows him to come back, that's it.
I thought Twitter had a board of directors and stuff. He can just allow people back.
If he's the main.
If he buys this company, he's gonna walk in there, put his dick on the table, and do whatever the fuck he wants.
Come on, bro. He's in the news for something else like that. You don't gotta say
Yo,
come on.
Elon Musk could just pull up and say, "Nah, he's back." That's not
ultimately right. It's for him. It's about the freedom. You asked me why is he buying Twitter?
That's fair.
Freedom of speech is the biggest one. I think that he sees the potential in it, probably even more than what we see in it. But ultimately, it's about freedom of speech and getting rid of the damn bots. Because I don't care what anybody says. The bots are fucking annoying. I don't care where you are. IG, Facebook, Twitter. Bots are annoying.
YouTube.
How do you know it's a bot?
They say that they repeat the same things.
Yeah.
Like
for example, how do they make accounts?
There's different programs to buy bots and to create them. The same way people use bots to buy getting the shoes and stuff like that. And
well, I mean, shoes make sense.
Yeah, but what they do, LA, is I know this from YouTube Shorts. They'll create an account, have a bot tweet something like, "Oh, I love this channel," and put it in every single short that pops up. They put it on, and people start liking their posts. People go to the channel, they subscribe to them, and they try to get them so they can go see their content.
Or in another way, they'll have all these bots, right, on a specific social network, and popularity is important on these social networks. So what they'll have them do is pay me this amount of money in real life. I'll get you all these followers, all these likes overnight. I've seen it done with people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But like for shoes, when you do it with shoes, like they just ask you for first name, last name, mailing address, and you buy a shoe. Like it's in and out. You can make 1,000 first name, last names, and a mailing address, right? Like, that's not hard. But like for Twitter, you got a first name, last name, password. Like you have to have an email address, right? Like, so they're just making millions of email addresses.
You'd be
Uh,
surprised.
is there no like user authentication on
There-
Twitter? That do you,
That literally just came about, and it's literally so brand new that I'm guessing people don't even really set it up yet.
know, like there's no defense against bots on Twitter, so they encourage bots.
It's not about encouraging it. It's just kind of like
They're starting to
part
do
of
shit about it.
yeah.
What do you mean it's hard? If they just now authenticated that you're human, that means they just didn't care, right?
The problem is they just didn't do shit about it before.
It's because they didn't care.
Yeah, they still don't give a fuck because it's still happening.
So as long as they had more users, so they have how many users are on Twitter? Are there more users on Twitter than there are in the United
That's
States?
not even a real thing. We don't even know because there's bots. We don't
Google
know.
it.
We don't. That number it can be so flawed because of bots. What was it? They said the same thing for like Facebook and yeah, Facebook's what was it? They faced their first loss earlier this year or last year, and it was some I forgot why they had their first real loss, but it wasn't if they would have included the fact that the people who are on it are real people, but there's also a lot of bots on IG, their stock would have went down even worse.
So if you can see the chart here, as of right now, it says Facebook has the most at 2.91 billion.
Active users to Instagram, Twitter is down at 14 with 465 million. Potential
This is
advertising.
this is wild to me. And they're probably all Chinese owned, and they're all probably selling your data,
Oh, definitely.
and they're all this is why I try to tell y'all data is key. This is it.
Bro, do you know how many times we've been bought and sold? Our data's been bought and sold like it's like the slave trade or something?
It's crazy. You know how many scam calls I get a day? Wild. I got one this morning at like 6 o'clock.
How much do you think your information's worth?
In my eyes or in their eyes?
In their eyes.
In my eyes, in their eyes, at least enough for them to call me at 6 in the fucking morning to try to get some money out of me.
I think
So
I
I'd
read
say at least
somewhere.
50K a call.
I think I was seeing it somewhere that it's like 10K per person. And that's just like selling it off to other websites and other scams too, and making their money off that.
What are you gonna do? Like the second you try to do some shit, I'm calling them and saying it wasn't me, cancel it, and it's canceled. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You might
Yeah,
get
but
something
LA,
for free.
these old people are really gullible. They fall for this stuff.
That's
Oh, I gotta go
crazy.
help that Nigerian prince. Let me go send him $50 so he can.
Well, maybe you
Walk
should not
his
have
cat.
your that old person on the email.
I got a scam email too the other day too. You get
Do
it
you
was
ever
like
have scam filters?
I don't know how this one got through. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I knew it was a scam.
I've been slacking this week. I've only answered like 2 calls.
What you mean?
One of them's supposed to call me back today. That's probably the 6 o'clock call I missed. The other one, they're trying to sell me diabetes medicine.
What?
Yeah, so this lady called me. She's like, "Hi, yeah, do you have diabetes?" And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "Oh, great, I'm gonna transfer you." So she transfers me. And it's this dude who obviously doesn't speak English. He's like he's like, "Hi, I'm the supreme doctor." And I'm like, "Fantastic, how are you?" And dude's just like, talking about the benefits of this medicine, this, that, and the third. He's like, "Do you have Medicare?" I'm like, "I do." He's like, what plan do you have? I was like, I have plan A, I have plan B, I have plan C, I have all the plans. And he's like, plan C? You think this is a joke? I'm like, yeah, I think like I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help. And he hangs up, and I call the number back, and the number's off. I'm like, he would have been fun. He would have been a fun dude to talk to.
Plan C.
I couldn't help myself, bro. Like, I didn't think he'd hear me, to be completely honest. Because they don't listen that well, but like he really was listening. He's like, "You think this is a fucking joke?" And he hung up. I'm like, "Wow, I guess I'm gonna die from diabetes because I made a joke."
Oh, man, that shit is hilarious.
But the other dude was selling car insurance, and I told him to call me back on Sunday when I had more time. I got to figure out what I'm doing when he calls me. Maybe I'll be doing my breaks and wait for Mitch to talk.
No.
I have way too much. Darren, do you have the video? Did we ever show it to Rob?
Nah, I still got it. Actually, give me 1 second.
I was gonna say because Rob, you gotta hear the highlights at least. Do we have a highlights version? If we have a highlights version, it'll be perfect. So we talked to the scammer. Darren was at the house, and
You just want the audio?
yeah, sure. We had the good idea to just record and for once in our lives a talk to a scammer, and we just took him through a ride. It was fantastic.
It was hilarious.
I had a good time.
I didn't feel sorry for doing that at all, actually. Not
So
even.
we can probably fast forward to the end when we get in our arguments. Or it's up to you, dealer's choice. You tell me how you want to do it. It'll be fun. It'll be quick. Maybe 5 minutes of it.
Hopefully quick.
Or you can give a background and then we can go through it.
All right, give me 1 second because I keep forgetting that this was an update. How do I get y'all to hear my computer?
Is it on your computer?
Let's see if this works.
Oh damn, you fucking my shit up.
Can y'all hear it? LA, I need a thumbs up. Nope.
Yo, what's up, 38KC? How you doing today, bro?
All right. So, I'm skipping ahead. Y'all can hear me, right? Probably can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So I'm skipping ahead, but at this point, he's already had the guy on for half an hour, as you can probably see. We've associated that I'm the brother and I'm home military, like we said last time. At this point, he's explaining the deals, and I'm getting very tired because the deals have been explained for over a half an hour at this point.
Is something supposed to be playing?
I can't hear it.
No, nothing's picking up.
I could hear it. Oh, maybe because you can't hear it.
I'll turn.
Just explain to him what happened.
Oh, you gotta hear it.
All right, so y'all couldn't hear it at all?
Not on OBS, no.
Okay, my fault. So, dang, that sucks. You know what? We're gonna have to bring you back up next time.
Just send me
We
the
gotta
video. I can just play it through OBS.
I got it. Oh, actually, I might be able to do this. Hold up, give me 1 second. We can move on to the next topic. I don't think we spoke about a specific topic this whole podcast. What topics we got?
I wanted to show you guys this Liver King dude. Because I think he's like the exact opposite of Darren. He's big, he's jacked, he has a beard, he's losing his hair. But the difference is, where Darren only eats vegetables, this guy only eats living animals.
Rob, you're cold-blooded.
So I wanted y'all to check this dude out.
Why you say he cold-blooded?
Rob is cold-blooded.
Look at this. Look, oh my god. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Well, the market. It's like far more good.
Look at this stuff.
So it's like
He's eating it raw. No cooking. No cooking at all.
if I ever have a cheat meal.
Savage.
Why would you ever have a cheat meal? If all the food you already eat is more delicious and more nutritious than that garbage that you cheat with. What if you didn't have to cheat and you had food that was comparable, if not better in taste? It was good for you? Well, that's how I get to eat every day. You can too. Going to and oil up with some more calories, and it's like actually enhances.
So he's scraping the bone marrow out, so you can eat the bone marrow.
Texture's about 1,000,000 times better, and the taste.
Like it's shrimp. He's sucking the bone marrow out like it's shrimp.
Taste is way better too. Look at that. Boom. We have nothing to waste.
Straight up bone marrow.
Would you ever do this?
No, I'd throw up.
Yeah.
I'd throw up.
Why? Why?
Just like the
It looks
thought
good.
of my tongue touching like a raw bone and eating it. Like just imagine like the shits this dude has to take.
It sounds like you'd be strong after a while. It's make you. That's what people back in the day did, right?
Back what day? How long we talking, LA? This
Back
this
in the
this is
day,
some like
I don't
before
know.
Jesus shit.
Back in the day, my guy. I don't know. I wasn't there. That's wild to me. I don't know. That is something.
What?
And he just has a ton of videos.
So, Rob, you couldn't be a caveman?
Nah, bro, he's different, bro.
That's a caveman, bro. I
He
don't know
said
what
he
you're
eats a raw liver with every single meal because eating animal's liver helps your liver. It makes it stronger. It gives it
I've heard
all
that
types
before.
all types
I believe
of
it.
vitamins and stuff. But he
But
eats
why
it
you have to
raw,
eat
the
it
dog. He doesn't cook it
I-
at all.
I
I
still
understand
believe
that.
it.
I still understand that, but I'm not mad at him for doing that. My problem is doing it with every meal. Your liver gotta
I
be like
believe
the
it.
best liver, the best human liver alive. Like, I'm telling you, like, obviously I don't promote no cannibalism, but when this man dies, if there was a human that just tried to eat his liver, their liver will probably be the best liver going on forever. All right?
I feel like that's like an old school like witch doctor like belief. Like if you eat something else's item, like yours will get stronger. Like people used to believe like if you eat something's heart, your heart would get stronger. Like I don't know. It makes
Cow
sense,
heart.
but no. It's good. I eat it because it's good. I don't eat it because I think it's gonna make me well. I guess it technically makes me stronger.
You eat liver?
I do. I eat everything. I eat all kinds of parts of the animal.
He claims to have got it from this African tribe that he went to
I'm-
Africa and he
I
spent
am African.
times. He spent like I don't know, let's say a month there, and he said he was learning their culture and how they ate, and that's how they eat, and that's where he got it from.
We don't eat that shit raw. First of all, correction.
Well, I
He
think it's
eats
just
that shit
them.
raw
I think this is
because
specific.
he wants to.
I think it's just the
No.
specific people, maybe.
You chilling?
No, that's black people shit.
Yeah, that's some slavery shit,
Darren.
I just need to throw it out there. You said I eat all parts of the animal. That's the wildest part
we
of the
do.
animal that I've heard.
We do.
Yeah,
but
Darren,
that
you gotta
shit-
remember that was slave food.
Yeah, I understand. But LA cannot, he can't say that type of stuff. I understand. But he can't just throw a statement out there and then me, like, I gotta ask the question. If I didn't ask it, I would look. Yeah. But anyway, he don't eat chitlins. That's good.
Not unless someone else makes them and they're presented to me, and I feel like they would feel bad if I didn't eat them. I don't eat them.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, bro, the funniest thing ever that happened to me was probably when I was probably like 16, 17. This random black lady came up to me asking where the chitlins were at Kroger. And she had the nerve to give me a look like, you don't know where the chitlins are? I'm like, bitch, why are you looking for chitlins in Kroger? Like, what? Don't look at me like that. Like, I'm supposed to know where the chitlins in Kroger are. Like, what the fuck?
No.
She will give me some look like, oh, you don't know where the chitlins are, bitch?
Like, go to the damn farm, kill a pig yourself, and dig that shit out. That's disgusting, bro. That is disgusting. Well, I don't got a problem with this dude eating meat with everything. So,
Eating raw meat? I have a problem with that shit. That shit pisses me
I
off.
don't look to me. I don't gotta eat around him, and what he eat don't make me shit.
What?
It's an old saying.
I'm confused.
What he eat doesn't make me shit.
Is that some
Okay.
is that like in the vegetarian proverbs or something?
It's just not the word about. Yeah, that's how I get away with not telling people to be a vegetarian. I'm tired of y'all niggas. Lazy, bro. Why are you condoning that?
This is fantastic. Is it the what?
I gotta
what
look
did
at that. That was
What
pretty
did he
funny.
say last time? What did he say? The vegan
Bible study. Did you ever make it to your vegetarian Bible study?
Y'all are wild.
Yo,
Y'all are wild.
I'm wild. I'm just a good time. Y'all invite me here every week without a hoodie. So this is on y'all.
I don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's zero hoodie on my body. Look, what's on your hoodie?
It's summertime. Nobody should be wearing a hoodie.
What's on your hoodie?
You're literally wearing a hoodie.
It's
What's on your hoodie?
summertime. Nobody should be wearing a hoodie.
What is on your hoodie?
It is cold in here, so I'm wearing a hoodie.
So what's on?
I thought you were hot.
Crazy how they change on you, bro. It's crazy how they change on you.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see nothing on my hoodie.
Yeah, was that a Katy Perry song? I'm hot and I'm cold. You're yes and I'm no.
It was. You're absolutely right.
That's
Y'all
Darren
are-
right now.
No.
You're an indecisive
yeah.
white girl.
Whoa.
I agree.
I think
Is this what happens when you go to vegetarian Bible study?
when you go to
Oh,
vegetarian
man.
Bible study, you learn not to tell people what to eat because it's not gonna make you shit. Yes, that is an old vegetarian proverb.
Oh man. All right. What's our next topic?
Vegetarian Bible study. Let's sign Darren up for one in the greater Columbus area. Google it. I want to see if this shit's for real. Google this shit. Google this shit real
Bible
quick.
study, vegetarian Bible study,
Vegetarian Bible study.
Bible study.
It's probably gonna be some type of porn. Watch.
Don't say
What
that.
does the Bible say about being vegetarian? Within the
I thought
Bible's
it
New
was a
Testament,
screen.
the Apostle Paul states, "People of weak faith eat only vegetables." Although he also warns both meat eaters and vegetarians to stop passing judgment on one another when it comes to food. Verse 13, it is good to neither eat flesh.
That's good. I lost my faith in people a long time.
Whatever.
Anyway, you said the next topic. There really is a vegetarian Bible. Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't think that?
I did not think that.
I thought you'd be the first one to read it.
I'm expecting one of y'all. Since Rob didn't give
I
me
feel
a
like
gift
you
for
ever
my
seen the
birthday.
Malcolm X movie? I feel like Darren went to jail one day and just like found religion or something.
Found the book. Said, brother, stop eating that slop, man. That ain't real food.
That's funny.
Nah, man.
Oh man, you guys like have different chapters and stuff?
Bro, stop.
If you put hands on you, Rob, I'll come back for you.
Bro, that's
Even though
hilarious,
gas
bro.
at $5 a piece.
I can see some like extremists, like instead of burning like crosses in your yard, they start burning like cows and chickens or something in your yard or something.
Oh,
like
that's all right, there.
Wait
They
a
don't
minute,
know.
wait a minute. Aren't vegetarians and vegans like people who don't want to see harm done to animals?
Oh no, bro,
Why
they're the
would
most
they-
violent people. You ever heard of PETA?
They be drowning themselves in blood.
They're crazy. They're not violent. They're crazy. They're ready for a fucking fight all the time.
They're different, Darren. They
But they're-
blow up. They were blowing up warehouses and shit. They're
They're
violent.
vegetarians.
They're extremists.
Vegetarians.
Yeah, they're tripping. I'm not with them. Don't put me with them.
So they're like the
I feel like
KKK
they're
of y'all,
Muslim.
a vegetarian group.
In my chapter, we don't do that.
Oh, so you
My
are a
chapter.
part of it.
In my chapter, we don't care what you eat. In my chapter, next
Good
topic.
to know. Good to know.
So I have a question
No.
for you. Look at this food
No.
pyramid real quick. Do you think whole
Is he-
grains should be this big?
No,
Why?
I feel like all that
you don't
wheat
need
and
that
shit
much
ain't good for
bread.
you. You know, like a whole bunch.
Everything else is right though.
All right. What's our next topic, Darren?
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky had a baby. We got you.
Them?
I would rather her get pregnant by Drake.
What did he? Oh, what did he do?
Shut the
Okay.
club up.
Talk me through
Talk me through what? Wait, talk me through.
it. He said I would have rather her be having a baby by Drake, and I said talk me through it.
I don't know. It's just like one of those things you see celebrities. I think that it would have been like Jay-Z had Beyonce. I thought it was set up for Drake to have Rihanna and then be like a power couple type deal.
You think so? So he can cheat on her?
I mean, more than likely.
Does ASAP give cheating vibes? Is he gonna cheat on her?
Yeah, that nigga calls himself pretty. Any nigga that calls himself pretty is definitely a cheater.
Pretty Flacco?
Have you ever heard of who's the prince that calls himself pretty
I haven't heard
in the
of him.
fairy tales and shit? Not Lord Farquaad.
You talking about Shrek?
I thought that's what I was thinking he was talking about too.
Nah, but there's like a prince. What's his name?
Charming.
Nah, he's like the best prince ever. Prince Charming. He's like Prince
That's what I
Charming.
just said.
Yeah, Prince Charming.
Rob
Yeah,
don't
that
listen.
nigga. Any nigga that calls himself pretty definitely is not faithful. I don't trust him.
Yeah. Good for you, Rob.
Do you trust niggas that call themselves pretty?
I don't know nobody named something pretty, so sorry. I mean, if I met somebody and he was like, "Yo, my name pretty," I'd be like, "Nah." Rob told me about niggas like you. Now that you brought it up, now that I'm on my toes and I'm aware of the situation, but if he would have pulled up before this podcast, he would be like, "Yo, my name is pretty." I'd be like, "Oh, how can I help you, sir? Are you lost?"
Like, have you ever seen those girls that date guys that look better than them?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to start over.
Have you seen girls who date guys that look better than them?
Darren, I think you need to answer this.
I don't know how to answer that question.
They're
I don't
super
think I'm
insecure.
supposed to. I
They're
don't know.
super insecure.
Who?
I
Who are you
mean,
talking about?
These
I
women.
think I think I look better than most women, but am I believing that their men look better than them? Are they believing that their men look better than them?
I
Who's
said, have
doing
you
the
ever
believing?
Yeah,
you
who is the person that's saying the the person looks better than the other person?
Draw
the
me a
female?
picture. The female is saying that
So
her
the
husband.
girl is the one who has to come up to me as a random stranger and says my boyfriend looks better than me.
What
I,
random
I
stranger?
just, I just
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
a random
know.
stranger in the process. That's what you said.
I
You
I'm
guys
just,
just
saying,
said.
have you ever seen a couple where the guy looks better than the girl and she's mad insecure?
yeah,
That's a struggle for like a lot. That's a struggle for like a lot of women
yeah.
dating quote
So,
unquote pretty guys.
Darren, think about like my 600 pound life.
Oh, that's
Now,
perfect. There
now,
you go.
but
You
but
stop you
but
right there.
but
My
but
homie
bring
was an
it,
enabler. I got you.
but
My
bring
homie
it
was an
back down.
enabler, and right when she was about to move to Houston, he dipped. I get you. I got you. I got
But,
you.
but bring it back down to normal. That's like the what he's trying to say.
Got you. I got you. I got you.
Like if you saw Justin Bieber with just like a normal girl, she'd be mad insecure. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she probably. Never mind.
Justin Bieber's with a very pretty young lady, isn't he?
Yeah, she's with a pretty young gay lady that's used to fame. That's like from like a famous family at least. So
Well,
it's
you'd
not
have
like
to
she's
be.
like, go ahead.
You have to be because like it's
Why are
Justin
you shaking
fucking
your head?
Bieber. He's a multimillionaire, multi-platinum around the world. Every bitch wants him. Like you'd have to be very secure in yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my point.
and I think that's ultimately what it is. And with certain couples though, because not everybody's married to another celebrity.
That's
I
fair.
forget what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
We went down a rabbit hole right there. Oh, Rihanna and Britney.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah, so good shout out to them. That was dope. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Congrats,
it
yeah.
helps to the baby. And hopefully we get another entertainment star to entertain us for the
Shout
next
outs
20
to
years.
Rihanna is what y'all keep meaning to say. It's not gonna do shit.
What you mean ASAP didn't do nothing?
What did he do? What did he do?
He
He didn't
got
do nothing.
18 years going forward of taking care of this kid.
So what did he do was my question. Thank you.
Shut the club up.
I'll be here all week. You shot the club up. What song was that? That's I Swear Vizzo or something like that. Made that song. That shit's wild. I don't understand where music's going, but I'm here for this trash.
Bro,
I don't
I've been
even.
telling people I feel like people don't I hope I don't grow up as one of these jaded people that can only listen to his generation's music. Like I want to be able to not necessarily just like it, but I want to be able to like give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like who's
Yeah.
gonna be the rapper in the 2030s? And niggas gonna be like, oh, that ain't rap music. Remember Kendrick? You remember Drake? You remember J. Cole? That ain't real music. I grew up on the real rappers. And
That's
it's
gonna
gonna be
be
some
Darren.
it's gonna
That's
be like
gonna be
boopity bop
Darren.
shit.
I'm
Darren's already like that now.
Jazz and R&B. I was about to say I'm gonna be listening to jazz and R&B. I'm like, why y'all playing this hip hop? Why y'all playing this? Oh, that's
Turn
interesting.
that shit down. I can see
Nobody
Darren
You
trying
don't
doing
to-
know how many times I've actually done that. There's you don't know how many times I've actually came over Rob's crib and he was playing some trash and I'd be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
It was Drake. Drake's not trash.
No, it wasn't Drake all the time, bro. Sometimes it just be some depressing ass shit, and I'd be like, bro, nobody want to listen to no depressing ass shit on
Yo,
a sunshiny day.
what you mean depressing that shit?
It was
He thinks
depressing.
Juice
I
WRLD
can't
is
remember.
depressing. That's an
He
example.
thinks he
Wait,
thinks what?
Juice.
time out.
You were taking
Even
shots
you,
at Juice,
I fuck with Juice's music
but
at
you were
certain
calling it mad
times.
depressing.
On a sunshiny day, hell yeah, that shit was depressing.
That shit's good for you though, man. I don't know. I like that shit. That shit slaps.
I'm cool with some of his music, but that shit was depressing as
Bro,
fuck on a beautiful ass day, bro.
Darren, when he dropped that song, I'm Already Dead, 2 years after
See,
he passed away.
see what I'm
That's
saying,
that
bro?
shit that hits different,
what I'm-
dog.
No,
That
bro.
shit hits
No.
different. That hit my soul
No.
different. And it's a banger?
LA. Do anybody want to hear that on a sunshiny, bright ass day?
I don't know what I'm listening to right now. I don't listen to
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Nobody want to listen to that.
I don't know. I can't listen to it. Right.
I
this
love that
minute.
shit, man.
makes-
That's
I
like
need
the
music
best
that
music
makes
to
me
me.
feel alive.
At least
That
in this
shit
past
is
generation. This past
You're
like little
wild.
group
That
of
shit is
rappers.
depressing.
It's supposed to
shit's-
be depressing. It's not supposed to be fun, happy time.
And it can't
But
be
the fact
great.
that you can still make a
it can be
banger with
great.
it is the greatest shit in the world.
No,
I can
that's not
bang
the-
out
no.
and be sad at the same time. Come on, Darren. Come on, Darren. I could rage at the concert, then still cry with you afterwards. Come on, Darren.
What?
He be making bangers that
I
make you
don't-
cry.
See,
That's really
here's
hard
the
to
problem.
do.
Here's the problem with everything that you're saying. I don't want to cry with my artists. I don't want to cry with my artists.
I think they should be able to pull whatever emotion they want out of you. The artist is like a fucking puppet
Right.
master with your emotions.
Check the Discord real quick. I sent
Yeah.
the link.
He got it in there. I was struggling.
I've been busy this whole time. So Darren, you're gonna have to tell them what times to play.
I would just go to the last 6 minutes. 7.5 minutes, 6 minutes.
I don't have time, so we're just gonna we're gonna have to freelance this a little bit. Tell me if you guys can hear
There
this.
you go.
That's bullshit.
Okay, it's okay.
I bet you Kevin.
It's okay.
Kevin,
It's okay. You don't
Kevin
have to
would-
get mad.
I'm the.
It's fine.
I bet
I
you.
can hear it.
Kevin
Go back
can't.
a little bit.
Yo, first of all, stop. Let me first time out. I feel like I'm listening to like some shit in like Power or something. Like the cops got y'all tape and got the drop on y'all or something. That's some
Keep going.
funny ass shit.
You don't have to
Okay.
go back.
You sound like
What'd you say?
You gonna have to go back a little bit on the tape.
Walk away. After 8 months, we will pay 100.
Okay, nah, too far, too far.
Okay, here we go.
Still too far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant.
So
I'm
the
sorry,
video should be about 40
1080
minutes.
is
So
what
you
I
want to
meant.
go to
Michael
about
said
what,
1080.
33?
An hour.
Oh, never mind. I was
It doesn't always have to be a military.
Yes,
site.
there
wanna-
does.
There does
Why am
not
I?
have
Why
to be
am I
military.
out there then?
What is LA saying down here?
I have no idea.
LA is on mute.
Yeah, Ellie, you're on mute.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. The numbers on the right that say go to 28 minutes.
28 minutes. Got you.
Oof. Feel like I've been screaming. I was as mad as he was. I was over here like time
All
out.
right. Before you start, I want to finish explaining this. So, guy called. It was a guy named Kevin.
Was it Kevin?
Kevin was the first guy, and then he transferred you to Michael. Then this whole thing that he was explaining to you for 40 minutes was Michael. And I'm the angry brother that's got to go to the military on Wednesday, and I just want to play Madden. I came over there to play Madden, and you probably play it from right there because he went through 4 options and they were too fucking long.
Darren, you need to stop doing this stolen valor shit. This is the second time I've caught you doing this stolen valor shit.
This the
In his
same one.
defense-
It's the same
In
one.
his defense, I made his character. So
He
That's
did.
funny.
it's
I was like, when I was first there and he threw that out, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to run with that shit.
Kevin was at least quick. I don't
Kevin
care.
was
I wanna
quick.
play
That's
Madden.
true. We'll play Madden as soon as we get the callback number from Michael. All right, Michael. I have the full page here. I think I did a good job. I crossed out the $10,000 and I put there that we're getting 1,080. And I'm gonna circle it and put discount so she thinks it's a discount when she looks at it tomorrow. Because I just really want my own new iPhone. I think they all have good new iPhones. But yes, what's the callback number, Michael?
I think I gave you 1888.
Oh, hold Michael, hold on. The pen's not doing it right. Okay, there we go.
I don't know if this number's real. I never called this number, so disclosure.
Well, wait. This is I can just call AT&T back, right? Or is this your personal? Like, is this going to be the extension?
I'm working in the South department that's
Okay.
dealing with the discount only.
Okay.
If you call the regular number, they will not able to give you the discount. Okay, because right now I am working in promotions and sales department that is dealing with the discounts and everything.
Okay.
That's why we contacted you from the.
Now, before we even go, is there a military discount? No? Is this the best discount? No.
This is the best discount. Military discount is
I bet you
10%.
that's
If you
bullshit.
want that, I can give you
Okay,
that.
it's okay.
I bet you Kevin.
It's okay.
Kevin,
It's okay. You don't have
Kevin
to
would-
get mad.
I'm the.
It's fine.
I bet you Kevin would have been.
Kevin can't
He
do
sounded like he was somebody who's.
Kevin
This
can't
guy
do it.
sounds like he don't even.
You don't
make it
even
to
know.
face
We
the
spent
camera.
a whole hour with Michael. Michael's done as good as he can for us.
Kevin.
Kevin doesn't
I
even know.
guarantee you he would
Kevin
at least
didn't
give us a
even know what an
discount.
iPhone X Pro was.
Take one of those options. I bet you we get a discount on it, a military discount.
Okay. Well, let's get the number. Let's get the number and see. We will call him back and see if we have a better deal.
I can tell you about the military discount. In the military discount,
I thought they said there was no discount.
you get a 50% discount. You can only get up to 10 to 15%.
They'll tell you whatever they want to get your money.
Now we are.
Oh man, I had to walk away from it at this point. This is too hilarious.
Okay.
We are switching your 6 bucks.
Okay. He's getting deployed on Wednesday. He's just very military minded right now. I apologize for my brother.
This is all off the dome, by the way.
Go out there and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna have to do.
It's not even going to be that bad.
I don't know where I'm gonna have to.
No one
go.
told you to join. You did it on your own. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Also,
I'm sorry, Kevin.
nobody
I'm going to
told-
put you on mute.
the
Give me.
world-
One told you to go to Ukraine. It's not my fault.
Put
You
your ass
joined
there.
and went through. Were you going to Ukraine?
You told me
I'm gonna report you to the local fucking-
No.
Bro, Pooch
No one.
didn't even
No
start
one cares.
everything. Pooch
No
didn't
one
even start
cares
everything.
about
Now
what
I'm gonna
Putin's
have to
doing.
go out there.
No.
I'm gonna have to
It's
go out there and
fine.
take care of
No
all
one.
that
No one
stuff.
cares. Let
And
me
I
talk
don't
to
even
Michael.
know
Just let me
exactly
finish
what
talking to
part of the
Michael.
world
Please,
I have to
please.
go to, and I'm just
Michael,
trying to play Madden.
Can I just
Throw
get the
a fucking
number? He's
ball in the
not
air
going to
on
stop.
cyber.
Michael, can I just get the number,
Oh my
please?
goodness! I'm just trying to play Madden. I gotta leave on Wednesday,
sorry.
and you sitting here still doing this
Yeah.
with this guy. I'm
888.
tired of this, man.
I don't even understand.
8-9.
Did he?
Eight-
Bro, that
888
military discount is bullshit
894.
on top of it, man. We
Can
get
you please
better
stop
ones-
talking?
No, we get better ones from other places. I
0112. Okay, I have 1888
I ain't, I'm not
894
just serving this country
0112.
for myself. I'm serving this country for everyone. And I
Okay.
think the one thing that we deserve back is at least
Okay,
from our
Mike,
military
please.
vets.
Can you please just give me a second with Michael?
I'm just no. I'm
Michael,
tired of this. Y'all,
Michael.
you've been on. How long have you been on the phone
It's-
with this guy?
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you,
Michael,
Kevin would have been on and off
Can-
the phone
can we
by
talk
now,
to Kevin
and
so
we
he can
would've
shut
been
up,
good.
please?
We would have been good. He would have got us a military discount
Thank
in and
you.
out. We would have been in and out.
okay,
He would've been
here's
in and out by
here's
now.
Kevin. Here's fucking
I
Kevin.
just want to hear
Here's fucking Kevin.
to get us in and out of this situation. I just want the military discount, whatever option y'all choose, and we're good. I just want to play Madden after that.
Jesus Christ.
Do you understand
Jesus
words?
H. Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Are y'all making coffee?
Happy anniversary. We made it to an hour.
No, we had the hookah on, but that's funny that you said that when we make coffee.
It's funny.
So the goal was just to keep him on the phone for an hour to prove that I could. Since Darren said I would be talking to scammers, I was like, watch, I do. So I showed him for an hour that I could keep a scammer on the phone, and we did.
And you keep on. He was the one who made me a military. In the military, I was just a brother.
Yeah,
very
Darren, he
trying to
won't be
play
the one going to jail while you playing.
Oh man, that shit was fun. But I didn't receive anything besides my pleasure of getting the scammer back before that. That was fun.
Because some scammers, like Rob said, we was talking earlier. Some old people like really fall for that shit, bro. They be unaware. They are on their emails and they buy Nigerian princes, all kinds of shit. Like, I'm happy that we're able to take an hour from their time to be able to do this shit, and they're like, what did we just talk to? And they're gonna have to take an hour break, so we probably took 2 hours of their time.
After,
Gonna get-
and that was just part of it. There was a whole build up that got to that. There was a whole an hour build up going into that.
Like this dude was like, no, there's one deal that's $1,000. I was like, yeah, okay, $10,000. He's like, no, you're gonna make her get afraid. Like, there's a lot of gems in that. You should watch it when you're bored. Like when you're brushing your teeth and you just want to hear some dumb shit. Give it a listen.
I might put it up. I'm gonna put it up when we get it finished after this.
Were you making coffee? Perfect. Perfect. That should be the title of this one. Were you making coffee?
All
All right,
right.
we got anything else? Or are we good?
There was a sports thing that you wanted to talk about. I forget what it was though.
It was you. You said Kyrie.
Oh yeah. Kyrie was on this podcast called I Am Athlete, and it was just a really good interview with them. You really got to. It's good because you got to see a different side of Kyrie than what the media portrays. Because you know how the media has portrayed him for literally since he left Braun as like not a good teammate, not a good guy, kind of crazy. What's that shit he believes in? Flat earther. So they kind of make him to be this crazy diva. So it was really good to see how down to earth he was and how good of a conversation he had, just talking about the decisions he's made in his NBA career on and off the court. And just you get to see how his mind works a little bit. And I thought that's a really good interview for any basketball fan to go check out. It's really good.
The key part that I saw is he said the media created the whole beef between him and LeBron. And I didn't watch the full thing, but I do kind of agree with him with that. Because it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, they had two different opinions on something, but that's just two different opinions.
Yeah, that's literally what they said. He said in the interview, the Cavs had a plan, LeBron had a plan, and he had a plan, and all three of them were completely different. So none of them were on the same page. So he was just like, okay, we're not on the same page. I need to get out of here. So yeah, the way he explained it was just made a lot more sense. He was like, it was just like, I didn't know I didn't talk to LeBron when I made my trade request. I didn't think I needed to. I was about to go to China, and I was in China.
Oh wow!
And he said ever since that happened, he's been asked, "Oh, do you regret leaving LeBron? Do you regret leaving LeBron?" And he even made a joke. I think LaShawn McCoy was in the episode. I think that's who it was.
Mm-hmm.
LaShawn McCoy was like, "How many championships do you think you would have won if you stayed with LeBron?" He was like, I don't know, bro. But if I really wanted to find out, I would have went to LA. Because he was talking about how LeBron tried to recruit him and come to LA. But once again, it's just a really good interview. If you're a basketball enthusiast, it's a really good interview to go watch.
He should have stuck with
different
LeBron.
perspective on Kyrie.
They would have won. They definitely would have been winning.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel like that
They
LeBron
would have to rebuild that team from the ground up. They were going to gut the whole team.
Come on, LA or Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Nah.
Oh, no. Another big thing he said during it. He was like, LeBron really built that team in Cleveland. Like, you know how they were calling him the GM and shit? He was like, oh yeah, that was real, bro. He was just picking players. He got to pick his guys. So I thought that was pretty funny too.
And I don't think nothing's wrong with that. The problem was nobody was beating Golden State. Point blank period. With Kevin Durant. Nobody was beating. So
one more thing before we go. It looks like Manchester City just won the English Premier League, and they're champions. So shout out to them. I don't know that much about soccer, but that's pretty lit.
that's
the record looks nice.
Who they
3 losses. That's kind of crazy.
Right.
Aston Villa. I was watching these games every morning because they was on in the morning, pretty much on the weekends. But
yeah, I see them a lot like on Saturday mornings for us.
Yeah, they look like the second picture looks like FIFA, like the FIFA game. That's crazy how real the games have gotten, bro. Like this looks like FIFA.
Bro, I remember it back in like 2K10, and I could see the sweat on Shaq dripping off. I thought that was the craziest thing. I was like, Dad, you see the sweat? You can see the sweat.
You would have been a fun kid.
It is funny though, because now you see Tom Brady's first video game when he was in NCAA. Tom Brady with Tampa Bay. It's unrealistic. Somebody actually also took a picture with the iPhone, like an iPhone 13 or whatever it is nowadays, and then a picture with the sidekick. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. I can't even, it's beyond night and day. beyond night and
What
day.
do you
Like,
mean? 1.8 megapixels versus 30 megapixels, of course.
it looked terrible. It looked terrible. Like
That's
like
what
the
MySpace was
photos
consisting of. And
man,
there was
those
like
pictures look better.
4 megabytes a pop too.
Those pictures look better.
Did they?
Back then, I thought they looked better, but maybe I was
Nah.
wrong. Maybe the psychic
We had
just got the shit.
we had smaller shitty screens, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, bro. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but when cell phones was first a thing, do you remember the sensor that you have on your phone now is for like the light? When it comes in touch with light, your phone will get brighter. If it's darker, your phone will get a little bit darker.
Yeah.
When that
Mhm.
shit was not a thing, that shit was crazy. I'll be sitting there in the bright ass sun, like, what the hell does this say? Like,
You gonna make people think we old, bro. You gonna make people
Bro.
think we
Hey,
old.
as long we didn't grow up with pagers. That's all I'm saying. I
Yeah.
never had no
Oh.
pager, so we can't be that old, right?
My daddy had me a pager.
Oh, you
I'm
actually had a pager?
I
My
never
dad
had.
gave me one. He was like, when this rings, you come home.
Bro, that shit crazy,
When
bro. Could you imagine?
So you
Yeah,
never
I
had to
can.
call the number back. You never had to
Nah.
call the number.
I'd go outside. He put it on my hip. And when that shit rang, I was like, I gotta go, guys. I was hitting the Naruto run wasn't the run back then, or else I would have done the Naruto run.
Didn't
Hey,
those
that's
things
a good
send text
way.
messages too?
I don't know, bro. All I know is when that bitch had to vibrate 3 times, and on the third one, I was getting my ass whooped, so I had to go home.
Damn.
Because he called you 3 times at that point. That's what
Yeah.
the pager was. It was pretty much
Yeah.
like they called
So,
you 3
shit.
times.
Before that,
I'm
what
going
were
home.
kids doing? They said they had to get home before the streetlights go off.
Yeah. And he would call the pager after the street lights went off. Because my line would be, oh, I ain't noticed the street lights went off. I was
Yeah,
having too much fun. And my
See?
dad's like, all right, little nigga. All right.
The funny part about that is, I remember the first time I went to go see Roll Bounce with my mom. There was this
Oh,
white lady.
wow.
Yeah, there was this white lady next to us, and she was. And one of the very first scenes is them trying to get home because the streetlights started to come on, and she was like, "Ha ha ha! You don't know shit about that." Until this day, I thought that was funny.
I would have slapped that woman. What? You
No, she
go
said it
get
to
me
her
a
son.
switch.
He said it to her.
She said, I was about to say, go get me a switch. What you be? I don't know about that. Wow, good for her. Memories, man. I remember the specific memory I had. You have met my cousin Tika. He's the one who cut our hair,
Yeah.
Rob. So he used to come over for weekends, and we all had the street light rule. So it was in the park, and we was playing. I remember we had this Bearcats basketball, and like I remember we was playing basketball against these other niggas, and I think we won or we didn't win. I don't remember, but there was like, oh, a rematch, and the streetlights coming on. So it was like, shit, we gotta go. The streetlights coming on. They're like, shit, if you leave, you lose. So my cousin Tico was like, nah, we winning. He was like, hurry up. He was like, hurry up, we gotta win this game. The vibrate went off the first time. We gotta hurry up. We like halfway through the game, I get the second vibrate. I'm like, bro, we gotta go. We gotta go. So we keep playing. We finally about to win. The third vibrate go off. I'm like, I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving. My cousin Tika is like, I'm staying. I'm playing this game. I'm like, all right. So I start running. I'm going. I just hear out of nowhere, motherfuckers. And I see my cousin run past me, catch up and pass me. I don't know if to this day, I don't know what he did, but like these motherfuckers was running after us. We got to the house. They was banging on the door. I think he stole something of theirs, but to this day, he tells us he just came home. I'm pretty sure he stole something of theirs. But the only thing I remember is that ball, because I remember that ball when I got home. I had the ball in my hand. My dad's like, why were y'all late? I was like, we was playing basketball, bro. Like it just took a while to get here. Like I'm out of breath. My dad didn't give a fuck. He's like, go find the switch. I'm like, no, I just
That's
ran
tough.
here.
That's
I
tough.
just ran here.
That's tough.
I had a good time growing up.
That is the worst. Getting whooped after you tried your hardest not to get whooped. That
My
is
dad, he didn't whoop me every time. He would tell me to go do it, and then like he go do some shit, and like I go run upstairs and take a shower and go to bed real quick.
You took a shower?
Hell yeah, I go
That
take
seems
a
like a
shower and
terrible
go to
idea.
bed.
You
If
have
my
a possibility of getting
mom went,
whoops, and you want to take a shower. That seems
if
terrible.
my
Bro.
mom wanted me that bad, dog, she would wait.
My
She would,
showers was like
she
No,
would
then
be
it,
5
it would
minutes.
hurt more, bro. That water on you.
5 minutes in and out, bro. I'm getting clean if I'm going out like this.
Yo, you know it's gonna hurt more, right?
Jesus, clean is next to God.
I would go in bed and lay next to my Bible, like, you don't want to touch me, do you?
Bible.
I got 4 Bibles just strategically placed throughout the bedroom. That way I can grab one real quick.
One candle.
I gotta go. Y'all got me out here acting crazy.
All right, Rob, go ahead and wrap this up, man.
Thank you all again for listening to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. My name is Rob. That's Darren. That's LA. This was episode 70 of the Purple Pill Podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below and hit the bell icon for notifications. What's up?
Rob, I still don't have no hoodie, by the way.
Hey, LA, hold on. I tried to order a hoodie months ago, and Darren was like, nah, I ain't time.
No.
I ain't
I remember that. I just want the record to be set on this 70-something episode that I still don't have no hoodie.
It will be figured out by the end of summer.
Is it up? Can we buy them now? What color you want?
We're gonna have to do this after the podcast. I can tell you that right now.
All right, bet. Well, thank you all again for listening to